Hello guys, you're welcome once more to Mathematics AEPH YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, you're highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to the channel and share near the link of the channel to some students out there, and continue to also watch the videos out there. Alright, so let's look at this problem on trigonometric integrals. Alright, so I can see that this has what, an odd power there, so I would like to work on this part. Now, our solution to this problem, okay, so sine x to the power of 5 still means, okay, we can say sine x, right, multiply by what, sine x, multiply by sine x, multiply by sine x, and multiply by sine x, all right? So I just want to show everything clearly. So sine x to the fifth power simply means, okay, these two is what? Sine squared x, and this two is what? Sine squared x. Okay, so it means this time this also means sine squared x raised to the power of 2, which is this times this, and we have this one left, so sine x. Okay, so that is our first step. So instead of this, okay, I want to replace it with this here. So let me do that quickly. So we are going to have all this as integral of, okay, so sine x squared into what? To raised to the power of 2 multiplied by what? Sine x. So all this covers this, and we have what? Cos squared x dx. So this is our first step. Now the next thing you want to recall is sine squared x, right, plus our cos squared x is equals to what? 1. So from this, you want to ensure that you make sine squared x, which is inside this bracket, the subject. So if I make sine squared x subject, it means we have 1, all this is going to come over, so it's minus cos squared x. So all I need to do now is I'm going to input all this into this bracket. So let's input that and see what that is going to give us. So I'm going to have this whole expression as integral of this, into this bracket, which is 1 minus cos x squared raised to the power of what? 2. Now this part, I can decide to rearrange it. I can bring this first, okay, close to this. So we have multiply by cos squared x. So we have sine x dx. So you can see that we'll be able to, keep our cos on one side and sine on one side. Now from this point, okay, I can now apply u substitution so that I want to say u is equals to what? Cos x. Okay, so it means u squared means cos x multiplied by cos x, which is cos x squared. So we can see that we have cos x squared here, so this can represent our u. And what is our du? Our du, okay, is negative sine x dx. Okay, if you know the knowledge of standard derivatives, okay, so derivative of cos x is negative sine x, so dx. So all we need to do is, okay, we are now going to substitute. So all this is going to be integral of 1 minus cos x squared. Cos x squared is u squared, so we say u squared, okay, and there's a square here, all right. So we have cos x squared again, which is still u squared. So multiply by u squared. Okay. Now the question is, what about this part? Okay. Now for that part, I can observe that from this relationship, right, I can say minus du is equals to what? Sine x multiply dx. Okay. If I multiply both sides by negative, so this becomes plus, this is negative. So all I need to do is I'm going to replace all this as negative du here. So let me replace that quickly. So it's going to be negative du. So you can now see all this is now in terms of what? U. Okay. So since we have negative, this also means negative 1. We can bring it out here as negative 1. Integral. Now this squared means 1 minus u squared multiply 1 minus u squared. Okay. And multiply what? We have u squared and we have our du. So from this we can now what? Open the bracket. So let's open the bracket and see what that is going to give us. So we have negative 1, okay, so the integral of, so I'm going to say 1 times 1 and this times this, okay, using our knowledge of 5. So 1 times 1 here is 1, minus u squared times 1 is still minus u squared. Now the next step is this is going to multiply this and this will multiply this. Okay, so 1 times minus u squared is still minus u squared. All right, and we have minus u squared times minus u squared. Minus times minus is plus. U squared times u squared is u to the power of 4. Okay, so we close the bracket and we have this out here with respect to what? Du. All right, so with this we can now further simplify. So we have negative 1 out there, integral of, so we have 1. Now minus u squared is going to give us minus 2u squared plus u to the power of 4 and u squared du. So this is going to give us negative 1. We have the integral of this is going to multiply all this. So this time this is what? We have u squared. Now this multiply this is going to give us minus 2u to the power of 4. Okay, so we are going to add the powers. Now plus this multiply this is going to give us plus u. We are going to add the powers. So du. So from this point it is now much simpler and easier for us to, integrate and arrive at our answer to this simple problem. So remember we have negative 1. Now if we integrate this, remember we are going to add 1 here and divide this by 3. So this is going to be, we have u to the power of 3 divided by 3 minus, okay. Now we are going to add 1 here divided by 5. So we have minus 2 over 5. So we have u to the power of 5. Now for the next, we are going to add 1 here. So we have u to the power of 7 divided by what? 7. Okay, using our power rule. Okay, so plus, we can now put our constant. Now let's open the bracket and see what that gives us. So this is going to multiply, this is going to give us minus u to the power of 3 divided by 3. Now this is going to multiply this with plus, so we have 2 over 5 u to the power of 5. So this is going to multiply, this is negative, we have u to the power of 7 divided by 7, and we have our plus 6. Substitute back the value of u. So we have, remember u is what? Cos x. So we have minus, So cos x, okay, to the power of 3 means cos x to the power of 3. So divide by 3 plus we have 2 over 5. Now u is cos x, so cos x raised to the power of 5. Okay, minus u to the power of 7 means cos x raised to the power of 7 divided by what? 7 plus what? C. Okay, so this gives us the answer to this problem. Okay, if you wish, you can still write it in fractional form, which you can write as this. You can write this as negative 1/3. So we have cos the x to the power of 3. We have plus 2 over 5. We have cos x to the power of 5. And we have minus 1 over 7. So cos x raised to the power of 7 plus what? C. So this gives us the simple solution to this. Guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this video to someone else. I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.